So after the unboxing, I've decided to have a look at setting up this Osmo action-free camera. So I put in the battery just over here. I'll show you if I open this. Oh. So you got the battery in here, and SD card is literally right next to it, as you can see on over here. I close that. So, and then I'll show you the magnetic clamp. So it just goes into there like that, simple and easy. Don't have to suffer screwing the thing in, the mounting, and you can just put it on your dashboard or whatever. Yeah, pretty simple and effective. And yeah, I bought some glass protections from AliExpress on the lens, the front touchscreen and the back touchscreen as well. So yeah, just to protect the screen itself. I also bought this just to put my camera in. Little safe pocket from Amazon. This is from Amazon as well. Also a little cover thing for the lens, so when I'm not using it I can just cover it. It's simple. And we've got this frame. You can try this out. The way you have to the way to unlock this is to just put, there's a little thing on the top you can just open, and it unlocks it, make it bigger, so you can fit the camera in quite easily. Although it makes it quite chunky, it certainly like protects it from fall damage. You clamp it on like that, very sturdy. So if I turn it on, I'll just have to press once and makes that noise, as you can see. I don't know if you can see it, but it's quite the images is quite nice. If it's the glare that yeah, the glare doesn't really show that well. Yeah, so you can see that it's touchscreen. It's quite nice. The front as well. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, so there's a lot of features in this camera. So the display, the interface itself, on the top right corner, well, from the camera's the screen perspective, you can see there's a battery bar thing, so it indicates the battery obviously, which is quite nice. And then so the battery, I think it lasts around 2 hours, which is quite good for an action camera. And having two batteries is quite nice when you're going outdoor, maybe, I don't know, just vlogging or whatever. And you can also change the zoom as well, the top right, bottom right corner. And then you can, I think, wait, you can also adjust the how wide your field view can be, but there's only two options. There's standard and there's wide view. It's just changing like the zoom, kind of exposures, that kind of stuff. I'm not a pro at camera work, so I don't really need this, but it's good to have. It also has a photo mode for captures. And you got a video mode. You got HDR video. Never been closer. Oh, it doesn't show on the thing. let me just do it again. So slow motion. Oh, it just goes off, but you can see you can like switch in between modes, like slow motion, time lapse, that kind of stuff. Slow motion, I think you can go up to 8 times speed. You can see it's quite the glare, but you get what I mean. 8 times speed, slow motion. You can adjust your resolution as well. 1080p, 2.4K, 4K. That's quite nice. I'm quite interested in the time lapse as well because I quite like time lapsing things. You can so you can adjust the scene as well. Like there's, for example, crowds and clouds and sunsets, that kind of stuff. I think it's just to adjust maybe the colors and that kind of stuff. There's also hyperlapse as well, which makes things go even faster. You can set up to 30 times the speed, which is quite nice. Yeah, that's quite nice. Wait a sec. Yeah, I just took a photo. I don't think you can see that well because of the glare, like the brightness, but from my perspective, it's really good for an action camera. I think this one's 12 megapixels, which is quite nice. Yeah, I can also delete it as well and favorite it. Yeah. Also a very sturdy camera. Let me just switch it back to photo mode. Yeah, it makes this very loud noise. I don't think you can adjust the volume. But yeah, you can also, I think you can also, yeah, adjust your aspect ratios. And oh yeah, and countdown as well when you're trying to take a selfie or whatever. But it's quite nice. It shows how much storage you've got as well in the menu. Let me show you. Yeah, on the top left of the camera. I don't think you can see it, but it's on top left. And also you can, the front screen also shows the same thing as the back screen, which is the main screen, which is quite nice. Although I haven't tested out the videos yet, but I will do soon. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this camera as well. First of all, oh yeah, I just took a picture. So first of all, the DJI as a brand offers quite low priced, I mean budget action cameras, like high quality budget cameras. And there's like quite a few of them as well. There's the Action 1, well just called Action camera. There's the Action 2, which is like separate, like it's like a 2-piece camera thing. But and in Action 3 they referred it back to like a GoPro type action camera, and they released the Action 4 maybe last year, and I think the Action 5 is gonna be released soon. But I got this because although there's like 2 new versions, also although this is 2 years old, it's quite, I feel like it's quite good compared to like the GoPro alternatives. It might be even better, but not sure. I'm not, as I say, I'm not a pro. And for the price point, if I were to choose Action 3 or Action 4, Action 3 I feel like would be better for people like me who's like casual, just use the camera for fun, because the Action 4 doesn't really offer that big of an upgrade, to be fair. It's only a few features, and the Action 4 costs like I think £90 more, which is a bit ridiculous for the minor improvements, really. So yeah, I would really recommend this camera on first impression. It's very, once you open the screen, the screen is very responsive, and like the brightness of the screen is very good. Like I thought it would be like, like blurry and that kind of stuff, but yeah, I like it, and hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you soon.